How are we doing today, guys? My name is Jay and welcome back to another episode of Rearranging My Office. Now, before we get into the video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the little notification bell. That way you will receive all the channel notifications and you can keep up to date with all the latest videos. But now that's out of the way, let's get into episode 2 of Rearranging the Office. Now, you may be wondering why the angle is so wide, why I'm so far away. And after I'd watched last week's episode, I kind of put things together quite rushed. And the phone audio for the vlog style parts weren't that great. So what I've ended up doing is going back to my old camera, the Nikon D3300, purely because I have a few extra lenses for that. And I thought it would come in handy for this video. So the camera lens I'm using right now is the Sigma 10 to 20mm, which might not mean a lot to anyone who's watching this, but it just means I can get a super wide angle, or I can come in to where we were last time. So I was using the Canon 200D last week, which is my normal go-to primary camera now. But I've only got the kit lens, which is 18mm to 55, so it kind of restricts me in terms of going wider, but it allows me to zoom in a bit for like closer shots, which is great. But for the purpose of this video, I thought we would go as wide as possible. Now, I hope you guys stick around because at the end of the video, I will be doing a giveaway, which I forgot to mention in my Uwell Yearn Disposable Pod system video, which if you haven't seen, should be in a card in one of the corners. I'm filming in flip, I can never remember what corner it is. I think it's that one or that one, I don't know. But if you haven't seen it, check it out because I forgot to mention I'm doing a giveaway. But let's go into the office, see where we left off, and I can give you a rundown of what we're going to try and achieve in this episode. So this is the office right now. I've got my LED strips still laid out on the floor and I've moved the pictures. Reason being is I want to lay them out. And this is the office so far. So it is still a bit of a mess, but it's because I'm trying to rearrange it for what we're trying to do today. So I put all the pictures down here. Now, I've got a Torres picture, which was actually signed for me. I'm going to zoom in on that a little bit, which is actually named and signed, which is a Christmas present. I've got Claude Makalele. If you don't know him, you don't know him. I've got Damien Duff behind there, and I've got my big Frank Lampard picture, which was originally my mum's, and I inherited from her. It was always in my living room. I had it in an office in an old house, and it hasn't been on a wall for about a few years now, and I've just been really eager to put that on the wall. Behind it, I actually have Adrian Mutu and a business award. Oh, and another Torres picture, which was signed for my mum, which is another thing that I inherited. So the plan today is I want to get these LED strips stuck across the skirting board all the way behind here, which is where it's already laid out. I've just got to actually stick it to the skirting board. And then look at all of that wall I have. Now, what I'm thinking is I could have the Lampard picture above there, which I may or may not be able to do on camera, purely because it's only me in the flat today, and I think the picture's so heavy I'm going to need 2 people. But I want to get that other 5-meter strip and run it all the way across the ceiling. So then when you've got an angle from here, let me just quickly show you, you will see like you have lights from the behind here, you'll see the lights behind at the bottom, and you'll see the lights running across the top. I think it'll look like a really cool, it will kind of set the mood. If I get the angle right, I should be able to get the Edison bulb in the corner as well as the lights and stuff. Oh, I also have a blank poster template, so if I get another poster that size, I already have a frame. And I've got a Joker one from, I think it was from Arkham Origins, which I picked up years ago. And then a Deadpool one, which I want to put up somewhere. One of my favourite superheroes, or anti-heroes, or whatever. Someone I've just always wanted to put up on the wall, but I've got all this wall space. And excuse all this mess. Alright, this is just because I'm trying to prepare for the video. So, the original light bulbs that come out for the Edison bulbs, my spare LED strips, that cable, some adapters, and this is the lavalier mic, or the lapel mic, which I've used in the last couple of videos. And you guys have said the audio has been fantastic, and when I've edited back, it does actually sound really good. Here are a few of my pop figures as well, which I've just kind of left there. I think that's where they're going to live. So the plan is get them LED strips across the skirting boards, get the LED strips across the ceiling, wire them in so they're all not in the way, but wired in properly, and then hopefully start sticking some of these pictures on the wall. And the ones I can't do, I'll have to do when Nick comes back, and I can insert or give you an update on the community tab of what it looks like when it's up. But my plan is, with the LED strips on the top and below, sorry, I did that the wrong way around, from the top and below, we'll light the wall up. So when you've got the pictures on the wall, they should get this nice reflection of the LEDs from both sides. And I'm hoping it looks really nice. But yeah, let's get these LED strips stuck down and just see how it goes. Now, I don't know if you guys can see, but that little gold thing just here, you can actually cut it with a pair of scissors and it won't disrupt the circuit. So now, as I've got all of it going across, it actually went on pretty easy. Got it all the way down the back there. It just looks a bit neater and it's sticking on all right, which is good. I'm now going to trim that last little part and then it should sit flush, and I've still got loads more. So now I'm doing this. I kind of messed this whole thing up really. I should have planned this a lot better, because I've got the bottom strip on, no problem, and I've made sure I kept my desk away from the wall to get behind it. But to get the pictures on the wall, this bit will be fine, like all of this, no worries. But where I want to put my lampard picture above the monitors, yeah, I should have probably put the pictures up and the LEDs up before I put my setup back in, but that's just me being a dumbass, I suppose. But now we've got that strip on, it's sticking on nicely. I'm going to trim it up, get it nice and flush, and then we're going to start with the top one. And hopefully that goes on all right, and hopefully I can get to it all right without having to damage stuff or move things again. If only I'd have planned things. I'm such a dumbass. Let's just crack on with these LEDs. So now this is what it looks like. Alexa, turn on the office lights. Now I've got this nice straight beam going all the way across. All the way down there, look. Nice. And let me turn off this light a sec, see if it adds a bit more up the wall. I don't know, it may not. Trial and error, I suppose, but I think it looks a lot better already, just having that straight beam tucked up into the corner. So I just realised I have to get this power cable. It has to come from the power pack all the way up that middle crease there to the top, and then the strip can go all the way across there. So I'm trying to work out how I'm gonna get it to stay there. I'm gonna have to, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to climb on this desk and stick it up and then kind of do what I did at the bottom. Problem is, I've got gravity working against me. As soon as I stick it, it's gonna fall down because most of the cable isn't gonna be stuck. So this will be interesting. And I don't really know where to put you guys. You can see me messing around and probably falling off of my desk at some point. This will be interesting. Let's just see what happens. So the only problem now I've got is that went on nice and snug all the way across. And it's not that noticeable really. But the only thing I've got now is in the corner, you probably can or can't see, I don't know, where the cable comes all the way down to the plug. There's a Wi-Fi adapter which I've already set up, made sure I set up before I put the strips up. It's too heavy, so I need to find like a double-sided sticky something to keep the box on the wall to take the pressure off of the actual LED, otherwise it just comes straight down. But this should look good. Should look good once it's done. We're running out of time on a day, but it's just that, pictures. So I'm actually getting really excited. The more and more I'm doing bits, the more it's coming together and the more it looks like it's going to be a proper homely office, and I just can't wait. So I'm going to try and find some double-sided tape or something to stick that to the wall, and then I'll show you what it looks like all lit up. Well, that was an absolute touch. I found these in one of my drawers. I must have bought these ages ago when I was thinking about a way of putting these on the wall, but they're way too heavy for these. But that, if I cut it, that should be fine for that little box. So let's get that done. Right, so I've shut all the lights and all the doors. You can see I've got it all done now. Alexa, turn on the office lights. And there we go. That's what she looks like so far. Alexa, turn the office ceiling light orange. There we go, that's what I wanted. Look at that. Jeez. And now all I've got to do is add pictures, but to be fair, I'm well happy with that. So that's with the lights on, like the Edison bulb, and obviously all of your lights. It just creates such an atmosphere. I like it. I have to match everything up. There's still a few settings in camera I have to play with to make sure that like the Edison bulb doesn't glow as much and you can kind of see more of what it does. Same with the LEDs, they look very bright on camera, but they're not, they're still very orange and blue. But that's just me playing around with camera settings. I'm just shooting this as we go. But the finished product, when we're actually using this to record in, will look completely different in terms of how the colors resonate each other. But now you can now I've got the LED strips across the top and the bottom, it kind of borders this wall even more, which is great, because when I'm going to start putting the pictures on the wall, it's going to start framing itself a lot better. The only problem I've got is I've got to put this down because it's really heavy. Ugh. And the only problem I've got is I know where I want one of the pictures. I don't know where I want any of the other pictures. So I'm debating whether just to kind of trial it, see what happens, because I'm a man, these walls aren't mine. So when I put them up, I want to make sure they're up. So what do you guys think? Do you think I should just put them up, or do you think I should get someone else with me and actually plan out where to put it? Because like I said, I've got one place above the monitors where I want my Lampard picture, but I haven't really thought about the rest. I was thinking about having the Deadpool poster behind the actual door to the office. That's always in the background, but I'm not entirely sure. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. I'd love to talk to you guys about this, because I feel like this can be a bit more of a community office. You know, you guys wanted to see some personality. I've obviously wanted to add some personality and not really finish the office, but now we're doing this together. So what do you guys want to see? So I've had a little thought. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking it's probably going to be best to do the last episode where I do all of the pictures with someone else. And then there's a few more bits I want to order off Amazon, which I've still got to wait for to arrive, which will be the fine-tuning little touches here and there. So it's probably best if I leave the video here as it is and finish the whole series off in next Sunday's video. I hope you guys didn't feel like blue balled by it or anything, and I hope you got something from this. I know essentially all we did was put the LED strips up, but you can I hope I explained what I'm trying to do and how it's coming together bit by bit. Now also I did say in the video that I forgot to mention I'm doing a giveaway for the Uwell Yearn disposable pod system. Okay, I forgot to mention it in the video. If you haven't seen the video, make sure you check it out. There is a little tabby thing that will come out so you can watch it in the corner. Now I do have a black kit. It's all jet black kit, not been opened. I haven't even played with the seal. It's a black kit system. And the only pods I've got with it are the 2 mango pods. Now in my opinion, they were the best flavoured pods that the Yearn had to offer. There was a box of Fuji apple ones with it as well. So they sent me a box of mango with 2 in it, a box of Fuji apple with 2 in it, and then a box of assorted flavours, which I used for the review. I also used one of the other Fuji apples because I have no self-control. So my apologies, you would add more. Now I'm going to chuck in obviously a free box of mango ones and the single Fuji apple on top of that as well. Now all you got to do if you want to win this is you've got to make sure you like the video, comment below on this video and say I want the Yearn and give me one reason why, and also make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on. And then what I'll do is I'll leave this to run all week and then I'll announce the winner in the last episode of the office renovations next week. So just to be clear, to win the Uwell Yearn disposable pod system, you have to leave a like on the video, you have to comment down below that you want the Yearn and why you want the Yearn, and then you have to be subscribed with notification turns on. Alright? Nice. I've never really done a giveaway, but what will happen is in the next week's video, I'll announce the winner and I will then contact you privately through DM or whatever, and then we can sort out a way of giving it to you. But that wraps up today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to leave a like. This office is finally coming along a little bit. Like I said, I kind of feel like I haven't really done a lot, but it looks like I've done more. And I hope you guys have enjoyed. Now, normal videos throughout the week, Tuesday and Friday. I've also recorded my first video for Uwell, which I did a few days ago. They're really happy with it, and I think they're uploading it on their channel next week. So as soon as I know, I will let you guys know. I'll be posting on the community tab. I'm so excited. I hope the Uwell fans like my ugly face, and I hope they like the video, and I hope you guys can go and enjoy that video too. I've had so much fun the last few months. You guys have been amazing. Companies reaching out, which is just mental. And yeah, really starting to have fun with it now. I'm starting to be myself. So thank you guys so much. So I hope you've had an amazing weekend, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Peace. Oh, mate. Pictures on the wall. That'd be good. And the Edison bowls. It's all coming together.